hear myself? Put that away. Oh, shoot. You know what I freaking forgot to do? I just realized right as I went live, because I was like, oh, I'm going to remember to do that before I go live. And I didn't remember to do it before I went live. I freaking forgot to mark my 2 keychain orders as shipped. I did ship them. They were in the mailbox this morning. Frick. There it is. I gotta freaking put the tracking numbers. I gotta do all the shiz. I gotta do all that shiz. Oh my gosh. What's up, Error? What's up, Roxy? And what's up, Krama? Oh, you know what I also forgot to do? I meant to put Happy Canada Day in the title. And then I didn't did the thing I meant to do. What the frick? I got you on the hydrate. I got you just before you gotta go. I'm sorry, Silver! Or maybe my timing was perfect. And I got you just before you gotta go. I forgot to freaking mark my 2 keychains I just shipped. I forgot to mark them. Hey, that's you guys that you want to suffer. You go ahead and suffer. You super That was good timing, because that gave me time to log back into my Ko-Fi. Didn't know it was today, but happy Canada Day. It is Canada Day! And what's up, Dark? We got the Peem, 35 stream streak. Oh, and what's up, Sleepy? Yeah, my mom's Canadian, so I apparently was the only one who wished it to her today. And I was like, I'm sorry, mommy. Because, you know, we're in America, so nobody really says it. No, I don't want browser notifications. I just want to mark, I forgot to mark my freaking orders as shipped, so bear with me, guys. I said I was gonna do it before I went live, and then I proceeded to not do it before I went live. So, give me a second. What just happened? I wasn't looking. Cake King! 7 months, Cake King! Thank you so much! And happy Canada Day with the Vanoss crew, let's go! Why are you? Why am I me? The average stream streak in this channel is really getting quite high. It really is! Oh, and thank you for advertising, Celeste! Okay, who is this? Okay, you... So, this is your tracking number. You guys aren't going to see this, but this is your tracking number. Let me go ahead and mark that as shipped. Here's your... That's not the link. Here's your number. There's a space in there. Here's where it, boop. Hopefully that's the right person. Yes, that is. It'd be funny if I sent them the... Because I have 2 orders and I send them both the wrong tracking numbers. Oh, that would have been kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Be like, you gamble. You don't know if your package is actually coming. Alright, and then yours is this tracking number, and then you're gonna have the marked as shipped. And then here's your number, and here's the service, so you can find it. It lets you do a tracking link, but I just don't know which one to send, so you just get a tracking number. Perfect. Alright, everything's marked as shipped. Accidentally doxing 2 randos. Feels like it's been forever since this game's appeared on this channel. Seriously, I wasn't sure what I wanted to stream. Because there's a part of me that's like, I gotta keep making progress. I gotta play something that I need to finish. Then I was like, no, I don't. And also my Switch is in the living room because I was like just having a chill day. I think it was over the weekend. And then I haven't set it back up in my room, in my office here. But I was thinking of getting a second Switch dock so I can have a hookup in the living room for when I want to move out there, and then a hookup in here for when I want to be in here. You bought a new hoodie earlier? Let's go. Alright, so I did not dox 2 randos on stream, and now I can actually play my game, because I marked the shipping. So I have not played this game in a long time, but I was just like, I want something kind of easy and mindless, because I just want to yap! And what a better way to yap than to do it on stream. So let's go. Oh my gosh, guys, I was going to, when I got back from bowling, Had to get something for the finale of TADC. Oh, true! I know! That just came out, didn't it? I didn't mean to feed you twice. Spanish turkey? Oh, my Tomodachi Island offered a sailor school uniform in the shop, so your me finally had a semi-cannon fit! Let's go! How did the yoga goodie bags go? Oh, I want to tell you guys about that too. That went great. What's up, Gru? I know, this game is just so easy to pick up and play. Spring is almost over, so I'm gonna try and, like, do your purple cabbage. What is that? Spinch! I forgot I did have spinch last time. And I got broke last time. I remember that now. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So, I went to feed the cats when I got home, the stray cats, because they were all giving me a look. And I was like, okay, I'll feed you guys. I did a very terrible job at feeding them. Normally, I'm really good about giving them, like, each a bowl. I just was not organized because every time I thought I had enough bowls and stuff for all the cats, I didn't. Like, another cat just appeared. So I was like, okay, great. Spring is almost over. You mean it's not summer emotionally distraught over the... Oh, wait, no. Your message is combined for me mentally. You mean it's not summer yet? It's gonna keep getting hotter? True, I'm dying out here. I'm dying. We finally got a drizzle of rain. Oh, you're done? Okay. Still a bit emotionally distraught over the ending. Oh, of, Digital Circus. That's right. That's right. No, so I ended up, I finally got all the cats going. Like, I have getting fed all over the place. I'm also emotionally distraught over the summer, true. But as I was walking away, I see kind of in the backyard, so there's like this driveway that's like pavement kind of whatever, that you can kind of drive right back into the backyard, whatever. And I look, and I was like, huh, that's not Smithers. Smithers isn't that big. Celeste! Let's go with the 25 stream streak. It's still sweltering hot. I know, I was out there feeding the cats and I got sweaty. I was feeding cats. And I looked over and I was like, oh, that's not, Smithers isn't that big. It was a raccoon. And he tried to like move one of the cats to eat out of the bowl and the cat hissed and scared him off. But then he came back and he wasn't that scared of me. Like he didn't run off. So he was scratching up like this old chair that the landlord had left, so I was just letting him do that. And then I threw some like regular cat kibble, not wet food, just like cat kibble out in the grass for him to like scavenge for. And I walked away and I turned around and there he was eating! And then I finally got all the cats fed. Oh, it's summer. Who wants a penis apple? I almost had heat stroke today helping another department? Oh my gosh. But yeah, the raccoon friend was great! Made me so happy. Trash Panda, yep. And he was just a little baby. He really wasn't that scared of me though, so I think he's been probably eating some of the cat food for a while now. Maybe just leftovers, whatever the cats do leave, I don't know. But yeah, I love my strays. Bowling was good. My first game I did pretty solid. Second game was a little rough. Broccoli, I actually don't like broccoli that much. I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't really like it. I know it's good for me. Oh yeah, yoga. So, yoga goodie bags went amazing. Yoga in general went great. So I got into the room that we were going to use because nobody had it booked for like a meeting in the afternoon. I snuck in there a little early. I had like a cute little, because there's a short throw projector in there. I made like a cute, like I borrowed a Canva doc meant for yoga that just said, welcome, get comfortable, like something like that. So I slapped that on the screen. I threw I have my essential oil diffuser with lavender. I set that to diffuse for a little bit so it would smell nice in there. I got the lights all, you know, because there's blinds and stuff. I got everything set up nice, so it was dark, but like there was a little light. Put all the goodie bags on the back table, and I told everyone like, hey, I know some of you get here early, so you're probably already at your 8 hours. If you want, it's ready. And then I had 2 yoga mats because my mom had a spare, and she said I could just hold on to them. And everyone, when they were walking in, they were like, okay, this is... They would walk in and I'd be like, what do you want to see? And I had the music playing, like just peaceful music through the projector's like speaker. It's got a nice speaker. It's an expensive projector. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, Katone, this is like so awesome. You're gonna have to up it next time. I'm like, I'm not making goodie bags again. That costs so much money. But It was like a joke. And then, no, everyone had a great time. The yoga was fun. It was beginner, but there were a couple moments that got a little bit beyond beginner. Just a little. And it was funny just hearing everybody kind of giggle because it was like, they were like, what do you mean we gotta thread your what? Thread the needle? Like, it was really funny. But we all had a really good time. And the goodie bags were a hit. I like opossums and raccoons stopping by. I love an opossum stopping by. The only animals I don't want around here are skunks. One slept underneath my bedroom back when I was still in Texas. You can imagine how much sleep I lost. I haven't had to deal with skunks because I don't think we really have them down here, or if we do, they're like much more inland, I guess. I don't know. But I remember a short period of time when I lived in Arizona. Yeah, skunks were a common scent. Honestly, though, I feel bad to say, I think weed smells like skunks. So, there might have been times I thought it was a skunk and it was weed. Or vice versa. I don't know. Thread the needle. Sure, it was yoga and not sewing. It felt like it. But no, it was really cool. It was really cool. Everyone loved it. We're gonna do it every other week now. Me looking for Newt Newt love. Aw, Jared, you can always have the Newt Newt love. And I hope you're having a good evening. Since I've been going to the gym like more often and like upping my weight, I'm starting to get like callus on like the not my fingers, but like the part where the fingers like meeting the hand again, you know, where you like grip stuff. And I am freaking like, it's crazy because I just want to like exfoliate constantly. So I think I might get gloves because it does hurt my hands doing such heavy weights. I was really pushing myself too. My coworker's like, dang, are you good? And I was like, no! Like, on my last set, I was like, no, I'm not good, but it's worth. They're common here in New Jersey. Weed smells like skunk to me, too. It does! Like, it really does to me. I can't help it. Today, my puppy decided to bark at a deer in the backyard. Oh, deers are so cute. Wait, is plural of deer deers, or is it just deer? I'm sorry, I don't actually know this. I don't think I've ever asked before. Just deer? Okay. Something just crawled on me. I think that was like a little teeny baby spider. I just blew it off. Part of me wanted to squish it, but I'm like, it's just a little teeny thing. I don't know what it was. These? It's not. I don't think it's these nuts. No, let's do like red onion. Maybe I should have killed it. I don't know what it was a baby of. Maybe it'll crawl back on me. No, it's probably a fine spider. They wouldn't be near me. Let's see. I don't know why, but I get jumpy around deer now. I know they're harmless, but after hitting one, I get jumpy. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry. That's scary, too. Time for me to go. Mayhaps I'll be back, but just in case I'm not, love y'all. Love you too, Silver, and thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the errands as much as you can. I feel a little bloaty, though, because I've been taking, like, just to, like, help me in general, because I've been watching how much I eat. I've been taking, like, fiber supplements, and I think I might have not needed to today. And I took them, and now I'm very bloaty. Nothing else over here right now. What else happened? Some other things happened. Bowling I did pretty good. I think I already mentioned that. I'm trying to think what I was forgetting. Because there was a few things I wanted to mention. Is there anything here that's part of a checklist? I don't see anything that is. Beets. I feel like I had so much more to talk about. Oh, my thumb. So when will there be more Chameleon? I actually did think about doing it tonight. There will be. I imagine it might be this weekend, if not, maybe tomorrow night? Question mark. I gotta do some errands tomorrow. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. Okay, so you guys know USPS, United States Postal Service. It's great because if you ever want to ship anything and you happen to work banker's hours like me, you have to take some time out of your day and actually go do it. There are a few places I want to say that might be open Saturdays, but they're like closed early, and there's not many. They're all out of the way for me, except for one that was like a third-party vendor that was doing it. And I remember I loved them because they were like a normal store that was open till like 9 o'clock. So it was great because after work, it was like near enough home. I was like, cool. So I had sold something on eBay. I might end up going bowling this weekend. What's the strategy? How does one win? So you know Wii bowling. You just do that. No. A few things my dad always taught me that I think make sense. I'm left-handed, so of course I'm thinking on the left hand. But your easiest bet to get a strike is you're not trying to hit the head pin head on. You're trying to hit it, depending on what hand you bowl with. If you're left-handed, more to the left. If you're right-handed, more to the right. You can do the other side. It's just sometimes a little harder. So if you're right-handed, try to aim a little bit to the right of the head pin, the front pin. So you kind of hit the first two. Because if you go too much on the head pin, you're going to get a split. Which is just like, you know, you get all the ones in the middle, but you leave a couple on the edges, which are way harder to get. My dad always told me to shake your hand with where you want the ball to go. Like, try not to twist a lot or, like, cross your body, which I do that sometimes when I'm getting careless. Don't throw it as hard as you can because you'll get very reckless. Just throw it very carefully. You can start slow and then realize, okay, maybe I need to up it. And then you can up your speed. That's fine. But that's all I got. You'll kind of learn what feels good when you start getting strikes. But you have to, like, trial and error. Oh yeah. So I was going to deliver, I was like, okay, let me just go throw this package in the mail, because I was coming home after the gym. And I stopped by, and I'm like, you know, I come in with my box, because I sold something. It was like a dress on eBay or whatever. Hello, what's up, T? And I go into there, and they still have the setup, but it was a little messy, and I go over, and I'm like, hello, you know, I have a package. And he was like, he was really nice. Like, he wasn't mean about this at all. He's like, I'm sorry, we don't do this service anymore. And I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Because, like, keep in mind, I had double checked when I searched it just to make sure, like, it still said it was open, whatever. So it just, the search, whatever, didn't have it updated. And I felt so bad because I'm sure he's had to say it a billion times. He's like, yeah, on the 25th, we stopped doing it. They took away the computer, so I can't even try for you. And I was like, oh no. So apparently, like, I just missed it. And that sucks. So that means I gotta find a post office on my way to work to maybe swing in before I get into work. I haven't actually been bowling since I was a small child. I had bumpers then. You can always do it with bumpers too and just have fun with it. Some of my friends love doing that. Also, I hurt my face somehow. It's gonna sound weird, so I wear glasses. And when I go to the gym, sometimes I don't necessarily... The cleaning people are very nice, but I don't know if they have gotten to wipe off the areas in the locker room before I get to them. Like, when they get there, sure, I trust it. But most of the time, I am getting there right before they're about to clean again. So I don't take my glasses off and set them anywhere when I'm changing. I just keep them on my face and pull my shirt over with my glasses on. And sometimes when the collar's a little, like, tighter, I've been pushing, I guess I bruised, like, I can kind of see it. It's very faint. But I think I bruised, like, the left kind of bridge of my nose because it hurts when I, like, yawn or whatever. And that's been fun because I can still feel it. And it hurts. What's up, Shmon? Enjoy the lurk. World Cup quick news. Oh, USA won? We'll be moving on to second stage of the knockout round. Are they going against Belgium next? Is that what it is? I got some Flemish in me and from my mama's side. Give me the gas. Let's go. What was the score? If you know. Sorry, I'm not. Instead of looking it up, I'm like, oh, you might know. I guess you probably do know, but instead of just being a normal human and looking it up. 2-0. That seems to be kind of like, I feel like I've heard that a lot. It's either 2-1 or 2-0, which I guess it's a lower scoring game, typically. So that makes sense, but still. Oh, and then I managed to injure my thumb. Not like, nothing crazy, but last night, I take a Viviscal, which is a hair supplement. It's just like, it's vitamins plus like homeopathic stuff to help like, you know, just fill in the gaps of your hair without medication. It's pretty normal in these knockout rounds. Really? Do you understand the pain of having glasses shoved in the face? Yeah, I've done it with my car once because I was driving like my van, or my SUV for a little bit, and that's way taller. And then I was driving, I swapped to the sedan, and I was getting in the car, and that's when I broke these glasses. They've been like semi-broken, but like I can kind of get away with it. They've been semi-broken for like 2 years. It's just like the one side is slightly crooked, so I adjust them a lot. But it was like right after I bought them, and I was like, it's not worth it. But I've like smacked my face with my glasses into my freaking top of the car, and that was fun. But yeah, so I have Viviscal, which those are like it's like pills that you like punch out of like the tinfoil thing. And it's like perfect, they're perfect size to like kind of match the roundness of my thumb. And I was pushing him through, whatever, just like getting him out of the thing. And I don't have long nails. And so I just like used my finger, and the plastic got caught between, and it's like that hard plastic, got caught between my nail and my finger and went up into my thumb. Not like that deep, but it was enough that it bled. And oh my gosh, I'm not an audible pain person, but I actually said, ah! And I was like, okay, it's fine. I cleaned all the blood out of it, so it's just tender now, but it looks fine, which is good. But it was very hard to take off my bra because it's my right thumb, and that's where the clasps are. My worst is when my 50-something pound dog decided to headbutt me. Oh. But yeah, 4th of July is this weekend, and I'm very excited for that. I was gonna give you guys kind of a brief stream schedule, and my goal is maybe after this month, I will start actually posting a proper stream schedule, or maybe I'll try to start doing it. I've always been scared to, because on random days, I will just have a headache, and then I don't want to stream. But I'd like to give you guys some kind of schedule to work with. Pepper. But I can at least tell you what this weekend's probably looking like. So, most likely tomorrow after work, I should be able to pull a stream. I am not going to the gym because my coworker who goes with me will be out, and I highly doubt I will have the accountability of myself to actually go. Sorry, but I'll try, but I doubt it. I'll probably actually just stay a little, I'll probably stay a little later to catch up on any hours that I went out early this week. And then, so I should be streaming tomorrow night. Friday, I'm off, which is nice, so I might do a little something. Saturday, as much as I'd love to do a 4th of July stream, I will be at my parents' for most of the day. So it's very unlikely I will do a stream. There's actually, you know what I might do as a stream on Friday? I'm in charge of making macaroni salad, and this will be my first time making it, so maybe you guys can watch me make macaroni salad. Maybe. At least you don't have to block a 100-pound puppy from running into you. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's fall. Aubergine. Eggplant. And then Sunday, I should be on deck for a stream, for usual. Oh, and Solar Saturday actually is going to be hosted by Gru again, which was perfect because I already had plans. So Gru will be doing some more Pikmin, which will be a ton of fun. And then hopefully next week I'll be back on kind of a regular schedule. I am off on Monday, so I'll probably do a stream on Monday. But yeah, I'll try to get back into, like, actually completing stuff that I said I would complete. Like Mario Galaxy, Earthbound. I will eventually get these done. I love Pikmin. Also haven't seen you in a while. Oh yeah, hey, what's up, Riley? Yeah, everything's been good. It's just been kind of one of those busy times. Yesterday I had yoga, and then I had plans later. Let's see. Fishing stock. Ooh, backwards. Oh my gosh, I forgot when they had like a limited time little star thing. That was fun. Oh, actually, I don't know if maybe that was limited or not. Oh, but it was really cool because when I went bowling, I was with my, you know, my folks. And they actually managed to, my mom was like, "You've lost weight." And I can tell. And I was like, "Yes! Yes, you can! Yes, you can tell!" So I was very excited about that. And the one thing is, yes, I am one of those people who I don't think you should unsolicitedly comment about someone losing weight because you don't know what's going on. But my family and my friends, they know I'm trying to lose weight, so they know that that sort of comment is allowed. Take your time with Earthbound. I'm gonna say savor the game because it's an amazing experience. Yeah, exactly. It's been a lot of fun. And I've actually enjoyed it. I know I've like needed help along the way, a lot of it, but it's been really enjoyable because I've never gotten to enjoy it before. And I can seriously see where like back when it came out, it was probably so good and so exciting. I can see that. It feels so unique and special. And knowing like Undertale and stuff, I'm like, oh, I see where that inspiration came from. Oh, this humor, oh this, you know, it's really cool. A mixed breed puppy. Aww. Even reading the dialogues from the NPCs. Seriously. Like, it's an enjoyable experience, and I'm so glad I'm actually getting to do it. Because it's one of those things I was like, yeah, I'll get to it. The summer of games are starting up. Great times. Strangers is getting its Switch 1 and 2 releases on the 10th. I don't know about August, but Trails in the Sky second chapter remake is coming September 17th. Oh, you must be so excited! The Mother series is how we got Undertale, Yume Nikki, Omori, One Shot. I love One Shot too. One Shot is, actually speaking of which, One Shot has, I've never gotten any of the U2's figures before, but they have a shoulder pal, Nico. And they have, I'm back in the fucking building again! And then they also have the U2's figure, which I actually like the style on Nico. So I'm tempted to get it. A part of me is like, ooh, do I save for Metrocon? Because now I'm on a tighter budget month because Metrocon, she gonna be a little expensive. So I kind of have to say, okay, if that's what I'm getting, that's my fun stuff for the month. Freaking let that sink in. Oh, it's sleepy. I don't even want to talk about that. No, it's actually, we can talk about that. That's fine. I don't remember if there's a third breed, but there's a Pitbull boxer mix. Aww. Alright, take your time with Earthbound. Once you reach the final boss, I won't be helping you with that. That's okay. I'll take what I've learned. Terrifyingly breathtaking and scary. I am excited. And I hope it's kind of one of those things, I almost hope I either lose to it or it's like a really tight finish. You know what I mean? And I probably will lose to it. But you know what I mean? I think that'll be really fun. To kind of like get my ass handed to me after I got so lucky with those stupid ghosts that I should not have survived from. Yeah, the freaking thing with PlayStation. Actually, the one thing I like about it is I've gotten to see a lot of fun pictures that people have posted of their physical collections. I used to have a really good GameCube collection. I am sad I did let a lot of it go over the years, but it's okay. It is a-okay. And Maddie, I am doing well. Sorry, I just saw that too. I am doing very well, and I hope you are too. I'm both excited. I have them on pre-order, and I think you'd like Trails if you like Mother, because the NPCs have fun going dialogue every arc. either continues an NPC story. See, the more you talk about it, I do actually want to play Trails, and I think I might make it something like maybe my winter goals to play through. Because it sounds like a good time. And that'll give it time for everything to come out, and then I might actually ask you to just verify for me that I'm doing it in the right order, but I would love to try it. Lore-wise, it's very linear, tight finish, and you'll see why! Oh, I'm excited. So try to get a picture of the two pups. You should, Jared! You freaking should. Maddie is pretty good today. Overbooked myself a bit, but good. Treated myself today, too, which was nice. That's good! They're the same age. There's a decent size difference. Those are always fun too. I love seeing like tiny animals compared to larger animals and they just chill. Oh guys, I want to tell you one other thing that happened was yesterday, the final, I don't know if this is the final trailer, but a trailer for the final game in the To the Moon series came out yesterday, and I can't wait to bawl my eyes out. I do want to do, so I have a couple subathon ideas. One of them is, that I kind of mentioned before, is playing Ebe and then recreating every piece of art in the game, and then either like selling it off or auctioning it off, or maybe I'll do like a charity thing with it. That could be really fun. And they might not be very good, it's just more for charity. That would be fun. So that's one of my subathon ideas. My other subathon idea is to play the entire To the Moon series leading up to the final game coming out, so I can like enjoy that and cry on stream like 20 times. I love Eve is my favorite of those old like classic RPG horror series, but Mad Father is also has a soft spot in my heart. Like I do buy all my games digital. Being a PC player, it's kind of impossible not to buy digital, but I despise the concept of erasing discs as a whole. Like, yeah, seriously. That's why I really did like what, I know I'm a Nintendo fan, so I'm gonna sound like you know, a suck up here, but I like that Nintendo was like, hey, there is clearly a price discrepancy for us to make physical versus digital. So there is just gonna be a price discrepancy, but they're both there. So if it's a game that I really want physical, I can get it physical, but I understand that I'm paying, you know, a little extra cost for the production and getting it sold at third-party places. Or, if I don't care that much, which I've done with some games, I can do it digital. And that's fine. You know, if it's something I'm not super passionate about, like Thousand Year Door remake, physical. But definitely the order if you're playing story-wise, starting Trails in the Sky, FC original or remake. See, you already got me hooked up here, Cake King. I already know I'm gonna be set. I love playing games on original hardware, the feeling that it's like kissed by your favorite celebrity without on a date with them. It's true. If I could play a game on a GameCube, I would rather do that. But I will say the convenience of not having to hook everything up is very nice. I like that there's options. Okay, I'm gonna grab these and then I'm gonna move my laundry over. I've been doing so much laundry, it's been great. And then I'll be right back. I'll get my water filled and I'll do all the good stuff. So, I will be right back, guys. You guys can enjoy the music. I'll put my little BRB thing up. Alright, and I will be right back. Back. Sorry about the delay there. My washer has been working randomly very good recently, which I've been so grateful for, but I'm like one of those things where it's like, it's too good to be true. Okay, bless you. You want the trail games are on Switch. And PCC have options. Oh, that's good. I like having both of those. Silver's back! Welcome back, Silver! The original is 20 and the remake's like 60. Perfect! That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Cute cut, that's a zucchini. Okay. You know, I'm one of those people, I'm like, eat your vegetables. I freaking hate zucchini. Listen, I don't love vegetables as much as the next. But you gotta eat them. And zucchini is one of those ones. You know, whenever I do my meal kits, they go through like seasons. There was one season, because they like to do seasonal stuff. One season, it was just like so much zucchini. I was like, I'm gonna end somebody if I get one more zucchini. And now they're on a kale trend, and I'm like, I am so sick of kale. The thought of it makes me sick. I don't love kale either. These are my money trees that are literally money. I love certain veggies, some not so much. Yeah, it's like I'm very particular. So, oh gosh, my model's chewed too. Excuse me. Thank you. But yeah, I'm very excited for the To the Moon finale. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because, okay, guys, I gotta tell you something. So this is, like, not super spoilery. But just in general, like a general gist of things. The To the Moon series has been great. Loved it. I have loved it so much so far. Some people said they went more downhill. You know, some say that. I thought they got better pretty much every time because they started to lean a little bit more into their humor and, like, whatever. So, the last game that came out is one of two endings. It is the good or the bad ending. I don't know which one it is. And they refuse to tell us. Because it's one of those things, it's like, it could be good if you think about it, but it could be very bad. Like, it made me cry. But like the other one, the other ending could be way worse. So, I don't know. I hope it's better than it was. Schrodinger's ending, or so. Yeah, literally. Like, I don't know which one's gonna be the good ending. If it's any worse than this last one, we're cooked! But it could easily be way worse! Schrodinger's edging? Wait, I forgot I have this farmhand. What do you even do? I just rubbed my nose, and I hurt that bruise again. But yeah, so the finale is supposed to release summer next year. I don't know if I want to wait that long to play the whole series. So I'll probably play the series. Maybe I'll blend it in with the Trails series in the winter. Hopefully, I'm done with the 3D Marios at that point. I was gonna swap to the Paper Marios, but maybe I'll wait to the new year to do like the Paper Marios for you know, my next set of like Marios. But who knows what games are coming out too. I've never played Ocarina of Time, so I'm gonna play that. Patmar! I love Patmar. I am so excited to play that. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do every one like I'm trying to do with the 3D Marios. Just because of I don't have Color Splash. That was a Wii U exclusive. And Sticker Star I have, but I refuse to play it. I just don't know if I can suffer through it. I'm sorry. I'd rather play Mario 64 3 times. As long as we can get TTYD, I will be satisfied. Seriously, though, honestly, I just want to do it to play TTYD and Super Paper Mario. But I will play the original, because I've never beaten the original Paper Mario. And then I will play Origami King, because Origami King was actually really good. I very much enjoyed it. I know it was like a hit or miss. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I actually really loved it. Do you think watching you play Odyssey will be really fun? Yeah, so that's after... Is it... Hold on. So that'll be after 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I don't know how long that game is, because I've never played, like, in full. I played 3D World. Or no, I played 3D Land. Wait. The Super Mario 3D World. I think I had that, because wasn't it on the 3DS? No, 3D Land was on the 3DS. So what's 3D World? What was 3D World originally on? Is that like a Wii U game? Yeah, okay, it was a Wii U game. So I had 3D Land, and I dug through my 3DS games, and I can't find it. And I'm really mad about it, because I don't think I ever got rid of my 3DS games. I mean, I could try and get it. I'm just snooping real quick to see if it's one of those like, oh yeah, it cost you $50 billion. Because I swear I had it. Oh yeah, plenty of people are selling it for cheap. Even GameStop's got it cheap, so you know it's not that expensive. So I could potentially get that to loop that in. Because technically that is a 3D Mario. And I played some of it. I seriously don't know where that game went. It's gonna drive me nuts, because maybe I lent it to somebody, but I don't feel like I lent it to somebody. I didn't really lend my games to people. The $40 difference is worth the remake. The remake has all the mechanics of the newer games implemented. Yeah, it's got all the quality of life stuff. That's what I am with, like, Thousand Year Door. Honestly, I do prefer the remake. There's, like, some things about the original, yes, you can't replace, but, like, I ain't gonna lie, the remake did us good. Did us pretty good. So the original is as it was as it came out. Yeah, exactly. Why is the music getting so loud? Why are we so loud? Oh, it was fun too. I was telling my mom, surprise boss fight! The potatoes! Wait, these are kiwis. Is that a golden kiwi? My mom, I told her, I was like, oh, I'm over halfway through, like, my keychain sales, because I sold some in person too. And she was like, yeah, I've noticed you're whatchamacallit? You've been, like, averaging more viewers. I'm so proud of you. And I was like, I have. I'm so happy. And it was really cute. I really am, like, surprised. I genuinely thought I might be hanging on to, like, a lot of the keychains for, like, a year. Just because, you know, it's a fun thing. Like, you know, not everyone's gonna drop the money, and that's fine. And then there's also, like, I'm not that big. I'm just me. So I was like, oh, I'll just get these and I'll have them for a while, and that'll be fine. I thought the remake was stellar, stuck true to the original. I couldn't really tell the difference. Yeah, exactly. Like, there wasn't that many differences. They did make Vivian trans, though, more canonically, which was great. Wait, no, I need to become a game dev now so I can make a cute farming simulator that has a random chance every hour to spawn an Elden Ring boss. That is genius. And I think you need to patent that now before someone steals that. Trails in the Sky remakes fully voiced story-wise in English too, as opposed to being only voiced in battles. Oh no, that's cool. I like some good voice acting. And Sleepy, I might not be perfect at making games, but I know how to use, like, the basics of, like, Game Maker, and I know RPG Maker very well. That's about all I can help you with. Well, I might be able to help you with a little music. I got some started songs I could give you. I have a theme you could almost use as a boss theme if you just worked with it a little bit. And you have voice talents such as Johnny Young Bosch and Matthew Mercer in it too. Oh, yo! Silver and Katone OST collab! That would be so fun! I haven't been as good in my writing, I will admit, as I used to be. Because I don't have a keyboard, like a MIDI keyboard set up, and I don't have a piano here. I used to, like, write by just playing at the piano, or if I had my MIDI keyboard set up, just, like, recording into it, just messing with stuff. But now I do everything by hand, like, you know, just clicking and sheet music together, and it's such a pain. It doesn't flow as well. I miss writing music more often. What's up, Rowie? Thank you for advertising for me! With the combined might of your music, and Silver's music too. And RPG Maker, Silver's 3D modeling, and my singular Minecraft mod I've coded will make the best game ever. We should do a collaborative game. Just something fun, you know? Like, give it, like, game jam length of time where it's just very simple. Oh, come on, it's not that bad of an idea. Where we just, like, treat it like a game jam, so it's, like, really quick. We just knock something out just to do it. That could be so much fun. I also got back into watching an old trading card anime. Ooh, which one? I have some game dev experience and also been doing underground studying on coding Souls-like gameplay. So you're telling me there's more chances? The game I've been working on, actually I got it functioning, but then I decided to swap from RPG Maker to Game Maker, and now it's not functioning anymore. Because some of the functions I wanted were just a little too limited in RPG Maker. I said, you know what? The idea is still there. I have all the functionalities built out. We'll come back to that. Get overly confident. Well, look at this. Look at how well I hoe this frickin' land. That's what someone overly confident can do. That's me. Look at this. Look at how much money I have. Look at the top right there. 802,000. I am gonna drop that a little bit, but that's with confidence. Look at that. Watermelon. Future card buddy fight. I'd love to share it in the Discord while we wait for the next 2 episodes of Zetsu. Yeah, you can do that. I might have to skip out on tonight just because it's so late, but I would be down for that. The funniest way to make a game would be to give it really cutesy art style, but then have the boss be that really gritty Dark Souls art style, just totally different. Yeah! I feel like that would just kind of go viral in its own way if the right people found it. Because if you just, like, never tell people that there is this boss fighting, like, it's just in the tags, because you have to tag it in Steam, like, oh yeah, there's also Souls-like boss fight. Everyone's like, what do you mean? And it's just never, like, shown in any screenshots or trailer footage. So it's just a surprise. All the bosses are vegetable inspired. We call the game Eat Your Veggies. Or if you just want to make it sound completely ridiculous, it's just Chill Farming Simulator, and that's just the game name. Fair enough, maybe tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. Pounding the crowd like you pound me! It's like the frickin', what is it, the Yu-Gi-Oh! VR thing where it's like, I'm going to pound you! I thought that said Apple Troops, not Apple Tree for some reason. So yeah, that's ready. Guys, I cannot wait till MetroCon. It's the first of the month. It's Canada Day. For anyone who's coming later, happy Canada Day, by the way. It's coming a little later because I did mention it at the very beginning. But yes, happy Canada Day. Happy July 1st. Happy Rent Day. And happy MetroCon month. All the good stuff. Concept of the game might just be a Shadow of the Colossus if it had farming mechanics. Haven't even finished Future Card Buddy Fight. That's right, I forgot I made the frickin' wall of whatever that plant is. Eggplant. I don't know what I'm planting, by the way. There's no rhyme or reason. So do not stress about a rhyme or reason, because there is none. Okay, got everything over there. Let's just do this. We'll do the, I think those are alpacas. Oh, I never planted stuff here? I just like left the lawn? What was I thinking? Do I have any fruit, like, any stuff's not unlocked? No. Okay. Do you want melon? I feel like facade. Melon. Oh shit, I didn't even notice the time I need to get ready for bed. Got work early tomorrow. Oh, I hope you get some good sleeps, and thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. If I could tuck you in, I would, but I can't. Elden Ring vaguely reminds me of this, but I've always had a passing interest in Lovecraft, Cthulhu type stuff, but the past few days I've been doing a lot more reading on it. And it annoys me so much because one of the main deities' names, and warning on trying to pronounce this, read the whole message first. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna try to say that for the sake of I like my Twitch. And it annoys me because one of the most straightforward way to pronounce it sounds very close to a slur. It kinda does. You know I sleep to your stream anyway. Well, thankfully you're in a good stream where I'm most likely not gonna be screaming. This is a very chill stream. Music, you're gonna hear me click, and you're gonna hear me yap. Lovecraft was notoriously racist. Was it actually? I never got that much into, like, Lovecraft stuff. I didn't know it was. Or unless that's sarcasm and I just can't read it that well. This cat's name was what? But the scream's the best part. Reminds me of Amazing Future. I'm sorry, there's no screams in the farming simulator. As far as I'm aware. Unless I was playing Stardew Valley and I was trying to get into Pierre's before he closed on a Tuesday night. Yeah, no, he's not just a racist, but a competitive xenophobe. That's not good. I didn't know that. I got so much money coming in right now. It's not even funny. Leveling up my watermelon. I just had some watermelon today. It was good. The shop owner closes early on Tuesday, like, bro, stay open for me. Me and freaking Clint are about to go at it. Although I'm so excited that he's gonna be romanceable in the next update that they do that. Because I am not gonna lie, I have a bit of a soft spot for Clint, as much as I hate him. I love to hate him kind of thing. He's actively terrified and hated everyone who's, like, not upper class white man. I think he got a bit better in his last year of life, but don't quote me. Oh my gosh. Sit up straight. I was slouching. You know what's been rough is the bugs. The bugs have been bad. And because of the bugs, there's been more spiders to deal with. Thankfully nothing absolutely terrifying like that one freaking fishing spider. Okay, so about that ASMR stream, I just gotta warn you right now, it's about to get loud. So yeah, about that. Got me genuinely invested in this concept, especially since I've been wanting to make my own Souls-like for some time now. So what you're telling me is we need to set up a group chat, and this is speaking of which, in the Discord, I don't know if I'm sure you guys probably all saw it if you were in there, but basically I made a little announcement, just like, hey, general warning, if you haven't heard it already, there's just been a lot of like hacking attempts out, you know, recently. Just heads up, don't just, if somebody asks you to playtest their game, it's gonna be really funny when we're asking each other to playtest our game and we're like, no, we're real, I promise. Dude, I'm freaking... How am I running out of so much freaking... I gotta get back before spring changes. If this whole plot of land is not the same type of plant, I'm gonna be sad. It's the funniest timing, for real. Hey, you guys wanna play test our game? Guess I was screaming, just not the one I wanted. Speaking of which, I gotta do my fruit stand. There's my fruit stand over there. Hold on a second. Come here, you. Oh my gosh, guys. So I think I might have mentioned that I'm trying to get it, like, I'm trying to see if Drink Gamer Girl will love me and let me have a brand thingy where I can just, like, make my own protein powder so I can buy my own protein powder. And I got the sketch back from the artist, the one who did my model. And oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'm very, very excited for you guys to see it when it's done. I think I did ask, I made sure I was cool, like I can sell it on anything. Like it's mine to sell. With the commercial rights and everything. I did verify that just to make sure there was no boundaries stepping, of course, with credit. So I was thinking I might, depending on how it looks, it's gonna be more portrait scale. So I was like, oh, it can make like a fun phone background. So I was like, that could be cool to do. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see it. I'm very, very excited. Guess there's, which is why we need to end our "Can you test this game" message with Simon Markiplier's famous "Shut the fuck up!" Or, I just wanna, instead of "I just wanna live," it's, "I just wanna play, I just wanna test my friend's game. Why doesn't anyone else want this?" I have enough for 2 more, Cake King! And thank you for the head pats, Rowie. My TBOC was recently finished. Oh, that's exciting! Axel kept screaming while you were talking. What's this RPs? Oh, so I wanted to work with Drink Gamer Girl to get a protein. Like, they do, like, hydration, energy powder drinks. Think, like, I guess, like, G Fuel is the best way I can think to describe it. And I was like, they work with creators of any size, as far as I'm aware. As long as you're not just, like, you know, you have nothing. And basically the whole point is they make, you know, they don't charge you, you just give them the art. I'm assuming you tell them, they give you like maybe tiers of stuff you can make. You tell them what you want to sell, here's the branding art, and then they sell it, and then you get a little cut off the top of the profit. So it's not much, it's just something. And I wanted to get some art commission for that because of like the theming I wanted to do with it. And it's also just like nice art in general, and I wanted to have art to do things with, like maybe slap it on a print or something. So I'm just very excited because I got the sketch, and it's like even better than I was thinking. Because I don't know what I was thinking in my head. I sent like some reference and inspiration, and I was like, hey, look, I just want something like this. This is what I'm feeling behind it. And of course you have my character as reference. Help. And they were like, I got you. Now I will say the deity's name, I don't totally know if the closeness to the slur was intentional as I've read it. It was inspired by some other book's god, but I also might be racist because its title is like Go to the Woods with 1,000 Young, so I don't know if it's racist or not, but taking into account who Lovecraft is, it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, most likely gonna have something hidden behind it. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Hydrate, I got you on that. I need to get picture frames. Because I have so many prints that I have not hung up. But picture frames are expensive, and I'm not really in the style of like just hanging things up willy-nilly anymore. I want to frame things, and I just need frames. I also need wall space. You know, I myself am not actually a game dev, but by any means, but you can make that happen. I'd love to play test it. Just don't virus me. I'm gonna need that Simon yell. Tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I mean, I'm sure we could all learn how to program. There's enough, like, YouTube tutorials out there to learn it. I mean, it's gonna take some time, but we could, like, work together. You know, team effort thing. Make it in time for C-Throne controllers. I want to C-Throne controllers so bad. IRL. I wanted to go to like MomoCon. Well, I went to MomoCon on the robot, but like I didn't get to go there. I wish I got to see them. I'm stupid. I can only bring money home for you. Wait, what? You're not stupid. Because I'm confused too. These raspberries? Yeah. I like raspberries too. Oh, I was looking at old photos because I was like looking at my cousin's weddings photos. I was like showing them to one of my coworkers from like years ago. And I kept stumbling on my old Bratz pictures and I was just so sad and so happy. And I was just like, you were such babies. And I miss them. I miss them so much. Oh, I can't program. Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? Funding is all we might need. At the rate we're going. It's the biggest problem I've had with game dev is I'm constantly trying to format something into this big old comprehensive story, but it's probably better to start with something more casual anyways. With that in mind, it'd probably be easier to move forward with actually getting started. Yeah, that's what I did. So, like, when I was, at least in RPG Maker, I learned that, like, every time I read what game makers were saying, they're like, get your game functioning first. Don't add story, don't add dialogue, like, just make it function. Get the basics basic functions working. So when I started working on my game, I literally made like a test room where I just tested out everything I was making happen. And I got it mostly working. There was just a couple of things I couldn't do in RPG Maker. And that's when I determined to move to Game Maker. And then proceeded to not do anything I needed to do to actually make it happen. Can't be stupid if you willingly choose to join this cult. It's the best choice one can make. This. Wait, there's a cult when it start, but my owl Jazz is sleeping during the whole cult session. It kind of was one thing that just sort of came up. I think it started with Broken. Broken just kept calling me, like, a god. I want to say, and that just started the cult thing. I want to say that's how that started. I gotta give Broken credit for that one. Which, by the way, is not in my Utao's lore by any means. A cult, like, being a god is just completely not in my lore, and it's been funny, because there's been a couple of times where it's been referenced in other, like, streamers' channels, and they're like, oh, that's so cool, they're a god, and I'm like, I'm literally not, but it's really funny. Yeah, Sleepy, you helped run with the concept in the beginning. You guys really pushed it forward. Speaking of cults, I haven't played Cult of the Lamb in a while. I will admit, I didn't love it as much as I wish I did. But I still want to try and finish it out at some point, just to give it the try it deserves. Because it wasn't bad, I just could tell, I'm like, oh, this is not the kind of game I think I'm going to love. I think it all started with the lamb. Yeah. Turkeys! I love turkeys. We can turn Katone monkeys into a celestial deity. I think Celeste got me beat on that, but we technically could. There's nothing stopping it. The whole time, I don't know if I think I've mentioned this before, but like, I probably have. But when I invented Katone was just a robot. Like, hold on a second. Hold on. I can kind of like cheat here. So, if you like look, there's like these, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see that. So there's like these dots on my socks below like the gold trim thing. The dots on the socks, actually initially when I designed, like, and when I say design this, I had someone drawing it, I was talking them through it. It was a friend from like years ago, and she was like, yeah, I'll help you design, you know, your first Utao, because she was really cool about it. Anyways, when I asked for those little dots to be added, those were bolts. I never like fully sent it on them because there's no other seam marks, but those were always intended to be bolts. So the initial concept design, whatever you want to call it for Katone, was always like robot, because I wanted to be a like a Vocaloid, a vocal synthesizer, a robot. It was basically like a singing robot. And later on I decided the lore was like, oh, it's a singing robot that would go off with sailors and help proceed their journey with like good tunes or whatever, sea shanties, whatever. So that was the whole concept. And then when the VTuber thing came in, I was like, you know what? I'm just possessing the robot. I'm just controlling the robot. It's fine. I'm still me. Because I promise you guys, I like acting, and I love the idea of acting, but acting on stream was not gonna happen for me. I would much rather be me. So I'm just a robot behind the robot. Broken started the cult joke, then I convinced you to add a prayer redeem. That's right, you did! Instead of highlight message. I want to say I might have originated prayer tokens. You might have. That sounds like, if you did that, you probably leaned into that too. They're a cute design choice regardless. Thank you. The design has, a singing sailor robot sounds baller. Headcanon, she fights off sirens. It's true! Sirens try to come in here and I'm like, ah! I was gonna scream, but then I thought about the fact that Rowie's trying to sleep. Goji berry. I'll do that in a second. Why am I like getting halfway through plowing and like harvesting and then I just suddenly want to start doing the next plant? Can I get the goji berries done before spring, summer? Go, 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 go. Yum. Yum. Goji Berry, Gojira, Godzilla. The prayers in chat. Oh, great and mighty, lovable darling, we beg thee to allow us to chat, have amazing dreams while getting majestic head pats from your almighty hands. We would appreciate all you do. Amen. I would, if I could pat all of your heads, I would. I do blessings when you're playing games. Like if you're playing something while I'm on stream, I will bless your next game. It's like my my church offerings, you know, where they're like, oh yeah, we can baptize you or whatever. No, I can bless your next game. It doesn't mean you'll win, but I can bless it. Yellow onion. You know how onions have like different tastes? Like red onion's a little more sharp in my opinion compared to like white and yellow onion. Would you like? What's the difference between white and yellow? I've never like just ate them separately just to confirm. Is there like a severe difference? Does anyone know? Is like one just very sweet? Like, are they very interchangeable? Actually, it might have been you that did the prayer tokens. I don't remember. Oh, the VOD doesn't exist anymore. That's the one thing that sucks. I hate that VODs are just disappear. Really, thanks so much for the biddies. My offering to join this cult. You are more than welcome to join the cult. And the hydrate, I got you on the hydrate, Roxy. We also have the rival jokes and the funny lore that comes with that, which I remember some, but there's a lot of rival jokes. There are a lot. Just like what happened in the rival. Wasn't there a Google Doc started? Did you start that Google Doc, Sleepy, or did someone do that? I need a plant up here. I believe they do taste different. I find red onions sweeter than yellow. Like, yeah, like red onions are different. There probably is a difference, but I feel like those ones are at least mostly interchangeable, the white and yellow. So what's the deal with shallots? Why are those expensive? They're just smaller onion. I was going to, but I never got around to it. I'm a horrible cult member. It's fine. I was contemplating that. I did think about making a VOD channel, because that's easy. Like, I don't have to do much. I just download it and upload it. Just because Twitch does delete VODs. But I don't know if that's actually worthwhile. I mean, I'm not big. It's not like... I don't think anybody's gonna hunt for them. But I guess I can't assume. A stretch, I got you there. Especially a difference when caramelizing. Ooh, I do like caramelized onion. Huh, that stretch may be odd. The difference is that white onion should be grilled and put on a burger, red onions should be raw in a salad. What about like yellow though? Yellow versus white. Yellow ones are there. Oh, okay, never mind. I missed it. I was early to the punch there. Get overly confident. Ooh, shoot. What could I be confident about? There's nothing really I shouldn't be confident about, but I'm confident in what I'm gonna pull on these strawberries. Watch this. I'm gonna double my money in 8 hours. That's how easy this is. Just because I've done it. Watch that. Perfect. Watch this. I'm about to do it again. Another perfect. Yellow onions are cockatiels? I thought you were gonna say cocktail onions. I'm like, those are also another type of onion. My favorite funny rival thing came up during the Rocket League streams where it was determined that you invented the concept of gender and individuality, and before you graced us, everyone was just soulless collective. I feel like that's... I don't remember that in full, and I'm sad about that. Because I feel like I remember there was so much rival stuff that came from Rocket League, but I was also playing Rocket League, and I just lost it. Now I'm sad. You guys want white sorghum? Remember when I first started playing this game after I played Finding Paradise? I listened to a lot of the Finding Paradise song or soundtrack while I played this. The music in this game's fine though. I've lost a lot of money. I was at 1 million. Now my million is not a million. does contradict the fact that the rival you created the Earth, so I guess you gave us individuality later on, but since we have holy books ever not mildly since when have holy books ever not mildly contradicted themselves? You're right. You're right. Since perfect. The real reason why the cult was invented was because you taught us something like the Great Cthulhu. Yeah, literally. I taught you guys that how to use. It's like teach a man to fish. You know, he'll eat forever. Teach a human to gender, and they'll explore their sexualities for the rest of their life. If you give a human a gender and they'll have sex once, help them understand gender and they'll have sexual interactions for life. Okay, I'm sorry, that was really funny in my head, and now that I said it, it's maybe not as funny, but I thought it was funny. Darling Talk Cthulhu, I might have. Peem! I freaking... Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. No, it's still funny. Give us the human decision. Give them social anxiety for life. It's like the... I know I've said this story before. I had to have said this story before. But did I tell you guys how I thought color didn't exist before Martin Luther King Jr.? That was for your joke. Okay, good. So my joke wasn't terrible. No, okay. So when I was a child in elementary school, I'm assuming this was around, MLK Day, and they had those, like, Scholastic magazines that, like, were, like, magazines, but they were intended to teach you a lot of stuff. So they had one, and it was, like, about Martin Luther King Jr. And, it's exactly how that happened around me. So I never, at that point, I didn't know, like, why photos were in black and white versus color. I never really thought about it. And then I was reading this magazine. I didn't really comprehend what I was reading, apparently, because I just kept hearing about how this guy helped colored folk. And I was like, what does that mean? And so my brain saw in this magazine there were some black and white photos, and there were some photos in color. And so I was like, oh my gosh, Martin Luther King Jr. invented color. Like, the world was black and white, and we have color thanks to him. But I also spent a lot of hours trying to figure out how, and by hours it might have been minutes because I was a child and minutes felt like hours, but a lot of time trying to understand how you can invent color if you didn't know what it was, if it didn't exist in the first place. And thus, how I misunderstood Martin Luther King Jr. I remember seeing a tweet of a fat cocktail's caption, someone broke into my house and left an onion on my chair. No! Oh my gosh, you just made me think of a racist. No, we're not doing the... I'm not a great influence. No, we don't do that. Why did we collectively think the world was just in black and white and didn't have color? I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We are not explained as to why photos and video were in black and white back then and suddenly had color later. There was never, like, an explanation. So, as a child, you kind of just make up explanations to the thought that maybe it would work. Like, oh, well, somebody had to invent it. Maybe it was a chemical reaction. He's gonna die laughing now. No! Be good noodles. Why are pineapples so expensive? It's because the technology for capturing colors wasn't invented. Yeah, like we didn't have means to actually capture color. Okay, I'm broke. Which, like, as an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what that means now. But it's very fascinating to think about it. Color is a wavelength too. Exactly. Okay. So, oh, not that. Is it Q? Yeah. What can get me more money? I have a lot of ribbons. What will give me... I guess these would all give me money, wouldn't they? Chicken. Just so that today that microbiologists managed to create a single-celled organisms from non-life chemical reactions. So what does this mean for the invention of color? Could happen! Don't worry, I don't want credit for a joke like that. Wait, no, I don't want that. I guess these give you money. I could just put down a shiz ton of wells. These will bring in some money. Contrast was more important than color and perhaps inherently comes first. It's true! I don't know, maybe you guys have heard of this, and I thought this was super fascinating. Like, to think about. It makes sense logically. But isn't there, you know how, in war, you know, they'll, especially if they're in the woods and stuff like that, or anywhere really, but like they'll wear camouflage. Ray! Hello, Ray! Welcome in! I hope you're having a good night, slash evening, slash whatever time it is. There was something fascinating where it was like people wearing camouflage were easier to spot by people who had like color vision deficiencies, like they just couldn't see certain colors, whatever it was, whether it was total color blindness or just some, because they already were used to like looking for different things rather than just color. So they were actually better in fighting, like looking for people that were hidden via camouflage. So I thought that was very fascinating. I thought that was really cool too, because you're looking for almost different things at that point. Because you can get color very, very close to, you know, the foliage of the area you're in. I know this person. What do you mean? But yeah, what are you up to tonight, Ray? As you can see, I'm just doing a little farming. Just, you know, upkeeping the place. I used to think Slenderman was real too, and the entire reason I created my first OC as a guardian angel to protect me. No, Rowie, no, that joke is not appropriate in the chat. No, we're not doing that. No. I'm protecting you, Ray. No. Trying to think of the dumbest thing I used to think as a kid. The funniest one I can think of is I used to be convinced Slenderman was real. Oh, that's where this other Slenderman thing came from. Think about it enough was cause for him to come murder us. Wait, no, I have a funny thing that I was scared of as a kid. I'm doing alright, watching over my kitty. She got spayed today. Aww, baby. I hope she's doing well and isn't too angry. I took you on a carpet ride just to teach you the joke. I told you a story of when I was a child! There was one thing I used to be scared of. Do you guys remember those, like, if you don't forward this message to 5 people, this clown will come to your bedroom and kill you at 3 a.m. Whatever. So, I saw one of those, and I didn't repost it. And keep in mind, I was on a computer at a time when it was kind of okay. I should say it probably wasn't okay, but it was kind of okay to be a youngster on the internet. And so I had, like, you know, like MySpace and whatever. But I had a computer when I was like 7, so what was I gonna do? I edited videos for fun and I played online games. So I saw one of those. I didn't repost it. I was like, no, that can't be real. That's not gonna do anything. I'm good. And it was like maybe 11 o'clock at night and I couldn't sleep, and I just imagined it. The picture of the clown printing out on a piece of paper on the printer at my parents' printer, and then just flying through the air coming in to like slice my throat. And I was so scared that would happen. It didn't happen, by the way, just so you guys are aware. I remember touching some water as we flew that you gently took my hand and taught me new things. I told you stories. I gotta send to 5 followers or she'll appear in your room, and it's Samara from The Ring or whatever. Dude, those worked well on kids, I'm not gonna lie. Toy keys. I'm trying to get my money back up, so anytime I see a basket, I'm like, go. Everyone remembers those repost or else posts, but why do people make those? Where did they come from? I mean, somebody had to make them, which I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, whatever. They were trying to get, like, some viralness. But did you really make money on being viral back then? You know, back in, not to say back in my day, but back in those days, like, did viralness actually pay out? Or was it just the attention of it? I got terrified in the gnome episode in Gravity Falls, not any other episode, but the gnome one did me in for some reason. Not any other episode, just the gnome one? Not the freaking possession and the puppets? Viralness alone came with riches, I'd already be a millionaire. That's what I'm saying, like, what the frick? Gosh, I remember those days you got those random send this to people stuff. I was emo depressed kid. I was purposely never send them, trying to get these creatures to come to my room and try and make some friends. Aww. I missed a spot. I got one time and it had a swear word in it and I didn't know it was a text, and it was before, like, it was, I had like an old like slide up phone because my mom wanted me to be able to text, you know, when I got to people's places safely. It was before smartphones. Maybe they had just come out. I don't think they had been out that yet. But I got one of those, and I forwarded it, and I forwarded it to like my brother or something, and he snitched on me. He was like, Katone sent a bad word, and I was like, I didn't mean it. I didn't know there was a bad word, and I got grounded. So then I knew I'm not sharing those anymore. Bill Cipher was fun in the Summerween episode was fine, but for some reason the thought of the gnomes running around my room at night was the one that got me. Oh, I don't have to water anything now. Courage the Cowardly Dog got me a little bit, but I think that's a pretty reasonable one to have gotten you. What's up, Gaddy? Welcome in! I'm just doing some farming. I hope you're having a good evening. I was an edgy old kid, I think. Never really considered thinking about how I perceived myself during those days. I spent all day drawing and posting stuff to an obscure ASF now deleted website. You know, that's okay. Having your phase, you know, being a little edgy, I think that's part of learning. And you know, sometimes that stays your style too. I think that's okay. I have my old DeviantArt, which has stuff that I will never, ever, 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 ever share. Well, I say never. I probably would share it. Chickens! I got chickies! Hold on, go say hi to the chickies. More scared of the Clay People episode. Really? I like chickies. My first wallpaper on my first computer was a chicken. Because my mom was like, you can have a wallpaper. What do you want it to be? And she was like teaching me how to do it. And I was like, a chicken. And so I had someone's chicken as my wallpaper for a while. Then I started getting into anime and then it became something else. I wonder if I can find that chicken photo. Bet you I can find it. Hold on, guys. I bet you I can find it. It's some random person's chicken. But I remember it very well. So if I see it, I'll know that's it. And I gotta set it for a timeline. Tools. anytime. It's going to be somewhere between like 2006 to 2009, we'll say. Not that one. Not that. That's a rooster. That's not a chicken. Gravity Falls never scared me, but I agree that Courage the Cowardly Dog had that blue CGI creature that said you're not perfect, and that freaked me out. He was actually fairly sheltered child more than anything, and then I got an Xbox Live, and it was all downhill from there. I was pretty sheltered too, I would say. I remember when my parents taught me about being safe, like, online, and I got to play the PlayStation. I tried playing Call of Duty, and I think it was like my mom was in the room. She always said, never share anything about yourself, because, you know, you don't want to get found. And I was a pretty respectable person on voice chat, but I also was a little young and a girl. So they ended up, I remember there was this one person who was trying to be funny and was just like probably an older teenager just like trying to crack jokes, but they weren't mean. And I remember he would like ask me questions, nothing like actually personal, just be like, what's your favorite color? You like, you know, like it was normal questions, but I was too scared to answer. And my mom kind of figured it out. She's like, okay, you can answer normal questions. You don't have, like, it's just don't say your name and where you live. And I was like, oh, okay, then yeah, like, I like this, and all that stuff. Is this it? No, that's not the chicken wallpaper. Hold on, I'm gonna find this chicken wallpaper. I don't think it was that one. I know I'll know, like, when I see it, I'm gonna be like, that's it. It's not that one. It's close to that one, but it's not that one. I mean, it could have also been deleted. I have to remember that too. Like, that photo just could maybe not exist anymore. Maybe it was the rooster. So the rooster one has the right background and everything. No, it wasn't. It was like a brown chicken. As for Courage, I loved the episode with the nephew because in his voice alone was I with tender courage and all his fur, his furry fur edge, which I say did encourage me to be quite naughty. That was weird. Dad, not forget to have first met my pet. Oh, what a lovely gift to get. My fuzzy friend is what he was. Oh my gosh, I'm traveling back. This darling little ball of fuzz, and oh, such fuzz, it does demand that I be naughty. I hate that. First computer wallpaper was of Kira, the yellow dino Thunder Ranger. Oh, that's so cool. That is a lot nicer experience than I would expect from a Call of Duty lobbies at that point for being a young child, especially a girl. I should not have been allowed to be on the voice thing, but it was like my dad's PlayStation, and he was like, "Yeah, you can try it out. You wanna give it a feel?" And so I did. Not that chicken photo. Guys, I really want to find this chicken photo. I really don't think it was that one. It's so close to that one, but that's not it. It was just like a brown chicken in some grass. I can like tighten up the timeline. Let's do custom range. Let's change it from maybe the 2008. Listen, I love the poem and the fact that he was just shaving people ball. It's true. I remember what my first wallpaper was. I seldom find wallpapers that speak to me on personal levels. Right now I have some dinosaur mood board screenshots as my phone background, but I like to make murder drones wallpaper. Phone wallpaper. Oh, sorry. That was not that boring to read. I just yawned. I love wallpapers. I'm also in the same boat where I don't change them that often. At work, I change mine seasonally, so I can like have it to be the different seasons. I need to change mine to the summer ones that I have. But I do like wallpapers. I also don't recall what my first wallpapers were, but nowadays it's either screenshots from fan art of webtoons. That's a respectable. That's a respectable. A respectable. That's not the wallpaper. Where is this freaking chicken? I'm gonna find it. Guys, I'm not even playing the game. I just want to find this chicken. Not Chicken Little. Think it was this one. It's like it's giving similar vibes to it, but I don't think that's the right chicken. Whatever. That's fine. It's in my heart. And for that, I'm gonna make this chicken my wallpaper. It's not the same, but it's close enough. So we're just gonna go with it. Wait, what did it look like? I want to help search for this chicken. So it was not a rooster. It was a chicken, and it was just a brown chicken in grass. It was very similar to, like, I feel like, and in style, it was just like a side on the chicken. Like a normal side view. Like, there's a photo of a rooster that's very close to it, but it's also a rooster. It wasn't a rooster, it was a chicken. Let me see if I can find it. There's a chance it could have also been this one, but I don't think it was this one. I really think it was like a darker brown chicken. I'm just gonna throw it in the side view. Yeah. It's like, here, I'm throwing this in the Discord. It's similar to this one, which I'm making my wallpaper right now. I'm literally just gonna throw it in general with no context. I guess I should have gone in furry friends, but it is not my furry friend. Unfortunately. Absurdly annoying to use Pinterest on top of trying to avoid all the AI generated stuff. No, it is really hard. Now, I did set my filter. This is sometime, it was probably 2007. But I set the range from 2006. It could have been earlier than 2006, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. From 2006 to 2008. I think I'm going to change it to 2005. Because there is a chance that maybe this image was uploaded, or maybe even 2002, was uploaded earlier. But I just happened to get it later. I don't know. And I should say, I think it was grass and like mulch. Like it was a mix of grass and mulch, but I think it was more grass. Is that it? No, that's not it. But it's kind of close to this. I'm gonna post this image. Let's say it's kind of close to this. Alright, that's gonna be my lock screen for a little bit, though, the one I found, because it's kind of cute. Closer to this. Now, the thing is, I am also relying on my memory, which is not ideal. Not that my memory's terrible, but there is a chance that I've had so many years to remember this wrong, which can happen. Memories can just change. Can I make a raunchy joke in regards to the post in general tab? You go for it. You go for it. Slay it. Posting cock in general. It's true. You caught me. I gotta plant cheap shiz because for some reason, I don't know why, I'm like always ending up very low. Even though I'm not like I mean, I guess I'm spending more on crops, but I'm also harvesting said crops. Except that's wrong since it's a hen. Posting hentai in general? You made the better joke! Wait, I can't do these in bulk! I have to do them all individually? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been someone's backyard, like they had this chicken, so there was like some dirt, some grass, but it was, I think the dirt was like a little more wet, like it had kind of rained. But again, I feel like I'll know it when I see it. Got some money from that. I should put stuff down that's like not wells. That makes maybe more money. I wish they had means that like tell you what makes more money. Slap a truck right here. That's everything I need to do. Which actually, it's running about to the length of time I wanted to run anyways, so this is actually perfect. Oh, I gotta feed the cows, hold on. Gotta feed these chickies. Alright, and I guess I'll go do all my, like, farm stuff over here. I don't think I found the image, but I'll just send what I have anyways in case maybe it'll spark more of the memory. Yeah, and the other thing is, it was... So I was on a... I don't know how... computers worked with wallpapers. It could have been, it was definitely like it fit my whole screen just fine, but I don't know if it was one of those where it's like, oh, fit to the monitor or whatever kind of thing. I don't know about that. So also Katari and Sleepy Miyani's getting a Lord form and other Kamen Rider special. That's a mini series focused more on female riders. Let's go. Alright, I think that's about all I wanted to do. I think I'm good. Not that I want to cut anything off early necessarily, but I also do have to go to bed. So... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I didn't set up the freaking... I was supposed to set up the command to do the lead the raid. Gosh dang it, I didn't set that. I even said I would, and I did. I am so sorry. Does anyone have a specific preference on raid that they can think of? Otherwise, we got a couple of options that I know are live as well. Ask Basilisk. Yep, you both said it. That's actually the person I was like, oh, if nobody else has suggestions. I see they're live right now. So that's perfect. Oh, excuse me. Alright, then let's drop a raid. I'm here, I wasn't napping. I'm about to nap. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna raid, though. We're gonna raid Ask Basilisk. I think I'm saying that right. I know they told me the first time, but it's been a minute since I've said it out loud. But we're gonna go drop a raid, so everyone please drop some love and thanks for hanging out. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what. It'll probably be something like Galaxy or something on the Switch where it's like Earthbound Galaxy, something like that. But yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow. I will see you in the Discord, of course, as well. If you feel like joining in the chicken hunt, I'll give you a prize if you manage to find this chicken photo. I don't know what the prize will be yet. I'm gonna figure that part out. But there will be a prize if you can find it. Alright, let's do this raid. Tone raid. And we'll do the please emote because the please is fun. Never love for others, only for darling. There's our raid message. Alright guys, I hope you have a very good night. And again, I will see you tomorrow, but I'll also see you in the Discord. If you're not already there, feel free to pop in. Alright. Sending the raiders away.